after nearly a decade off the radar, a familiar routine is doing a comeback, and that's the sanitation. Yes, and this was suspended. It's been suspended since 2016 under the administration of the ex-governor Akinwumi Ambode. We are back to the environmental sanitation. How was it
Yeah.
in your area?
Well, people really
Came out.
adhered. Yeah, they adhered to it. They adhered to it
Yeah.
and did what they're supposed to do. And so, I think that was a good one. At least
Hmm.
finally, we'll start keeping Lagos
I mean,
clean.
because there've been series of comments on social media.
Yeah.
They've been giving Mr. Governor back to back that look,
Well, it's actually
Lagos
needed.
is smelling
Yeah.
and it's
So.
dirty.
Mhm.
Not even, I mean, the people now live on the street. People put dirt on the street also. So it's a bit, it's not good for the health. We have noise pollution,
Air
littering of
pollution.
dirt, air pollution, and all of that. So I think it's a good comeback.
Yeah. True.
I hope, one thing we lack in Nigeria as
Consistency.
consistency, and also the ability to manage
Hmm.
this great initiative. Also, I mean, I heard you saying before the show started that other countries, even in African countries,
Even ordinary
that
Cotonou, so there's this machinery they have that sweeps the road, so it's
mm,
not manual labor.
yeah,
There's a machine that does it. So
yeah,
I don't know why Nigeria we can't
but
adopt that. Like,
you
and this
know,
thing I'm telling you, this was like since when because I schooled in Cotonou.
okay,
So this was like as at 2012, 2013, 2014. You
mm-hmm.
get, so they had that. So why can't we have that?
Exactly, because Nigeria is making a lot from revenue and all. I
And I
can't.
know that some people might say, oh, if you start bringing machineries and all of that, some people will go
It
out
will
of
lay
jobs. No,
them off
no,
their
no,
work.
it's not about people being laid off.
Yeah.
At least these things would help them do some other things
Yeah.
still under that ministry too.
Supervision is allowed,
Mm-hmm.
administrative part is allowed,
Mm-hmm.
making sure that those machines are
Are actually
properly
working,
working.
serviced and all of that.
You understand? So
Yeah.
I don't think it will lay people off work, of
Hmm.
course. And there are other ministries that these people can fill in, working in offices. They don't
Yeah,
need
true.
machines for that. They can redeploy them.
Mm-hmm.
But really, that will be more effective than what we have, because Lagos is losing money. That will
Yeah.
be more faster.
Yeah.
Let's look at
Yeah.
the efficiency of deploying more machines, um, instead of having to do it by,
Manually.
yes, manually. Now we have a very interesting conversation. This week has been a lot of intriguing back-to-back updates on the nation, and also some of the comments that Mr. President have made.
Yeah.
Recently, he said on the national TV, that's our President um,
Bola
Tinubu,
Ahmed.
Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has said that he is the past Buhari, right? And I want to quote him the way he said it. He said, um, I sorry, he said, I took over from Buhari. It means that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's recent statement that his government is a continuation of former President Muhammadu Buhari's administration, even claiming that he took over from himself.
Hmm.
That's how he said it. He said, I took over from myself. So this statement isn't just something we would just look away
At
from or
all.
take lightly. So if you're saying that you took over from yourself, it means that you took over from the hunger, you took over from the
Everything.
Nigeria public debts.
Mm-hmm.
We have the data here from 2015. It means that you are admitting that you took over the debt of 12 trillion naira. That was,
Not just taking over.
yeah.
So he said he was him that was
Yes, it
still
was
in.
him. That's
So
what he
which means
said.
is it the one that accumulated that debt? That's another question
True.
to ask, because
True.
you're saying you didn't really take over, like you took over from yourself. So you were still in power since 2015 down to
Down to 20,
2023.
yes.
2023, and then you took over from office again,
Yeah.
and then you became president. So does that mean that the 87 trillion naira debt, was it?
It was him equally. But I think that there are more thrilling conversations on this topic, exactly. But I'm super excited that we're talking about this. But let's quickly go on a short break. By the time we arrive, we'll get right into it. Thank you for staying with us. Don't go anywhere.
Okay, so when did I realize music wasn't just a passion, but something I wanted to pursue. So, quick breakdown. So, when I was young, I used to sing a lot in the bathroom and everywhere. And my sisters and brothers, normal, they just say, shut up, shut up, shut up. They wanted to shut me up. But I was growing older, singing was natural with me. So I started talking to some producers, making music. But I've recorded music for like a long time, actually, for many years, just piling up on my music. But I just never made that go ahead to actually become an official artist. And I made that decision actually after my mom passed away a couple years ago. So after she passed, I'm like, oh, my time waits for no man. No. So I got to chase my dream, you feel me? So I moved back out here and now I'm working. What's my take on record label and artist saga? Well, everybody has their own journey. It's not everybody that's meant to be in a record label, and it's not everybody that's supposed to be independent. They have their pros and cons, but I never know in the future. Somebody might come, never know. But if they're going to come, shall come correct, that kind of thing. What's one mistake that I've seen upcoming artists making that I've avoided? So everyone goes through their own journey. Everybody's issues is different, even upcoming or even the big celebs. So I've just literally been focusing on myself, you feel me? Just trying to stay grounded, learning from the best and showing that I'm where I'm supposed to be. Fast forward 2 years, what do I want people to say about Striker? Winning awards, performing on the biggest stages, going global, that's where I expect to be. And I want people to be like, he deserves to be there and even more, based off where he started from. When you see 9, you know Striker Day. It's your boy Striker. And like I said earlier, I recently just started, but I'm going up fast. I have 2 songs out, Time O'Clock and Come Closer. Go stream that on all platforms. And more to come real soon, real soon. So watch out. Shout out Next Mic Up, powered by iBrand TV. We're active. Thank you guys so much for having me. Right now we're like this, 9way and Next Mic Up. We're active together. So let's go, 9way. When I shoot my shot, the enter. See me with the girl, you know she fine. Waiting line, it's my time now. I like it when she nice and clean, so we can get messy. Don't blow my phone, don't text me. On the right side like I'm getting messy. Pause. Won't want me, when you won't want me. I'm in San Francisco, jamming. I'm on the phone with chicks from Germany. Bumper to bumper, just don't tag me. Speeding on the highway, catch me if you can. Come closer, that's my song, she's jamming.
Help me welcome Wasila Kode!
Adi èṣù, adi wàhálà tó rírí, torí pé jẹ́jẹ́ ló jókòó. Ó ní ẹ̀tọ́ láti fọwọ́ kan nínú ilé. Bàbá mi dánwò ẹ̀wò mọ́ o, ọjọ́ tó bá tún nu ọmọ mi, màá ná ẹ̀ fresh.
While we were filming, that was when the title came out. He just called me, that Ayolaya, God bless him for me. He just said, Wasila, can you title film, you know? Money. Fikayomi. When it was Fikayomi, no. I have an idea. I said, okay, what's it? And I said, Torit, yeah. I said, wow, everybody, the crew, Midefumi Marty, they were like, oh, very nice, fantastic. So that was how we came about the title, Torit, yeah.
Let's go to production. What does it mean to be a good producer?
If you see me on movies, then I'm producing. Because it's what we are showcasing to the world.
Yes. And
when there is any slight mistake, it affects all of the job. So for you to be a good producer, it's not about how much money you're bringing to the industry. It's about you getting capable hands. If you watch Toritia, the director is Muideen S. Ainde. He's a top-notch, a well-reckoned, brilliant director.
If you want to be ẹrú náà ni wọ́n. Nítorí ẹ̀ náà ni mo ṣe ń treat wọn bí ẹrú. Àtìjá àtọmọ ẹrú làwọn méjèèjì.
Toritia is actually pointing at our men. Ayolaya already had a steady relationship, but he won't let go of me. I got pregnant in the process. Instead of him to choose a woman that got pregnant for him and marry her, he abandoned me, telling me that
You were hot-tempered. That was one of
that
the...
and what kind of woman did he end up with?
hot-temperance.
My name is Olamilekan Akinloye, and my stage name is Paraphrase. Yeah, rap is what I do. Ibile Mugabe. Yeah. All right. In my own view, right, Nigeria record labels are not helping rappers. Yeah, because now everybody want best and now everybody want, you know, as the thing they go now. Yeah. You don't know, local rapper, rap, Jawumo. So as a day like this, Afrobeat is still overshadowing rap like big time. Yeah. So the big three rap star in Nigeria right now is for me Olamide Baddo. I mean that's my number one person from way back. And to this moment, I mean, it's been pushing the culture and all that. And the number two for me is Ola Dips. I mean, if you look at his project, his work, I mean, he's still pushing that thing, always telling his story to rap and all that. And the last person for me is Kabes. Yeah. I mean, it's not out there like at the global page or global phase, but then he's always pushing it, so I respect him for that a lot. Yeah. Yeah, from now on expect greatness from Paraphrase, you know, keep doing my thing and push myself out there more, you know, to be seen and expect more. Yeah, guys, keep watching Next Micro powered by iBrand TV. Oshama, oh shit, papa, why you no go laugh?
As the Honorable Speaker of this Parliament, a man of integrity, a man of passion, a man of vision, the man that
Welcome back. Still on local issues in Nigeria, and we're talking about the double burden that Mr. President decided to, put on his shoulders. We've been trying to, give people reasons why maybe there've been a bit of lapses in this administration, but he has decided to come out himself to say, "Look, I have the past administration.
I'm still the president."
Yes, I'm still the president. So
That
it
man,
means
yeah.
that we're going to give him a breakdown of what he is taking on upon himself, and
Yeah.
in terms of the burden that I mentioned earlier. I was saying that he inherited. No, he was part of the system when we had hunger, the inflation. In 2015, we had about 9% inflation. In May 23, when
It's 22.
Buhari handed over,
was
we
22.
had 22%.
Yeah.
And then 2025, then to now, we are fluctuating between 28 to 34%. What are your thoughts on this?
So, so you know that now inflation has dropped to 15.3%. So it's still high, but then it's slightly better. So somehow this is a very tricky thing.
It is.
because he said he took over. He was Buhari.
It was, yes.
He was the Buhari administration, and he's still the current administration. So is it? So he's trying to tell us that, oh, he made things a little bit easier, but then it's still not easy for some common Nigerians because inflation is still high. Some people can't still afford so many things. He removed subsidy, which skyrocketed. On the first he was sworn in, and that was really something else. So I don't think this is something. Maybe he's trying to gain the attention of the Northerners, just to let them know that, oh, I am still your brother. Now me the runner. So I think maybe that is another strategy he wants to use for the 2027 election, because I think allegedly some Northerners are not leaning towards the APC because of the current hardship in the country. So maybe he's just trying to use that as a yardstick to tell them that, look, I know that things are going wrong, but then I was still the person handling it back then, and I will still continue to handle it. So I don't know for him, Sha.
So do you want my thought on this particular
sure.
Explanation now? I think it won't work, because if you are to compare the inflation that happened then and where we had now, it's even worsened.
Yeah,
no, it's more like they're not standing side by side. So I don't think that's a strategic move. I'm sorry, it's very loose. It's a loose move. It won't work, because guess what? There were insecurities then, and you want people to
I think it's even worse now.
It means that, where should we trust you for 2027 and beyond? Why? Because if you said you were the administration in during the Buhari's regime or tenure,
he was the shadow president.
Yes, if you said that, you could not curb insecurity.
Yeah. What's the what's the what's the word again? What's the probability
that you are going to do it?
Because we've ruled for 3 years.
Yes.
So yes, we've ruled.
This year is going to be the last.
So this this year is the last year. Yeah. So before the Buhari, so before he got sworn into power, during the Buhari administration, Buhari spent 8 years, and they couldn't curb insecurity.
They could not figure it out.
Let's not forget, it's also during Jonathan's time, there was still insecurity.
But did it darken, or was it worsened?
It became worse.
It became worse. So
because still today, have we found the Chibok girls?
Not at all. Like,
so
I'm certain that statement Mr. President made allegedly was a careless one.
Very, very careless
Honestly,
one.
and I think that whoever's going to be occupying that office going forward should please do all it can to lesbian on count, because these aren't just statements. You are the first citizen.
Yeah, and they hold water, no matter how you say it.
You
they
are
hold
the leader,
water.
you're the president.
No matter if it was saying it, even if it was jokingly, sarcastically.
Why would you be sarcastic about that?
It still holds water regardless.
Don't try me.
It still holds water regardless.
Why would you be sarcastic about that? We are talking about lives. We're talking about properties. We're talking about hunger, inflation, insecurity. And you're telling me sarcastic?
Let's not also forget.
So
let's not also forget the fact that you know, the minimum wage, was it during his time?
No, it was during Buhari's time. Yes,
Has it been implemented till now?
Not at all. 70,000 naira. How many persons people are collecting that? Yes.
So
implementation is zero. We know that all of those. Even I was telling a colleague that while the conversation was going on, that this thing is just for the books. It's just
I'm telling you,
the public excitement. It's not really going to be implemented. And what do we have now? After many years, we're still back to square zero. But I personally think that statement, sir, I think
it was a very careless one.
It was a very careless one.
Very, very careless.
From my opinion, it was a very careless one.
All right, so in case you're just joining us, this is a rundown show where we dissect everything that has happened during the week, from social media trends, political, everything basically that has happened during the week. So don't forget to share your comments, share your opinions in the comment section, and we will read them out. So we would explain it together, we would discuss it together. So another thing that our president has done is to write for another loan. Oh my goodness, Nigeria. He has asked for another loan. That is 16 million dollars.
That's in trillions in Nigeria.
Meanwhile, let's not forget that last week they said the debt had increased, and
Yes.
each Nigerian
Is
is owing 742,000.
What did you buy?
Money that I did not spend.
Me, I've been paying for everything I've been purchasing. I don't know where that money came from.
If
Obviously
you know
not
you
me.
are the one that collected that money on my
Please come
behalf,
and pay.
please come and pay,
Or
because
maybe
me,
your next of kin, actually.
my next of kin will do no such thing. So,
Really?
and it beats my mind that what is going on. Okay, you said we've removed subsidy. So
Gonna
which
be.
means there's money somewhere.
Yeah.
So why are we still asking for more debt again?
And remember, the reason that subsidy, one of the reasons why that subsidy was even removed in the first place was because of infrastructure. They said they were going to build more infrastructure that
Please,
would,
where are the
that would
infrastructures?
empower Nigerians. I
Okay.
have not seen any insight. Maybe
Because
they are only giving it to their family members. I don't know, but I've not seen any insight. And really, the debt ceiling with Nigeria's total public debt projected to hit 159 trillion naira. I mean, if converted in, it's physically responsible to take on a fresh 516 million naira. Really, I don't know where or when this is going to stop. I don't know when it's going to stop. We really have to put a pin on it. Accountability is important. We are not, our leaders are not accountable. They keep, and because he already has, this is more like a personal thing. How do you sign off debts without even asking? Do you understand? Without making research, ask the president that, sir, I mean, you don't have to be rude, but what are this money for? Why are we taking this money? But guess what? Election is coming. So they might want to sugarcoat it to whatever they feel, but we can read the words.
So I want to even say something. So $516 million is equals to 775 billion naira. That's our current, if we're using the current exchange rate. And the loan term is 9 years tenure, 3 years grace period. Who is going to pay that? Which means if he, okay, let's say peradventure, he becomes the president in 2027. He runs for another 4 years because the loan is going to start maybe from this year.
It's going to take another loan, don't forget.
God, I beg.
This is projection. It's going to take another loan because it never stops. It never stops.
Whew.
It never
Nigeria.
stops.
Where are we heading to at this point? Where are we heading to?
I think that body, the Senate president and all of them.
Do you see how easy? Do you see how fast they like approve these loans?
They will approve it. That's what it's been monopolized.
God, I beg.
There is now an autonomy. This is supposed to be. They're supposed to be answerable to the public.
Nobody's answerable. Are they answerable? Are they answerable to you?
They review this budget, and maybe beyond every reasonable doubt, they are able to juxtapose. Okay, can we not give this? Can we not borrow this amount? Can we? Is there still something we have in our reservoir? A revenue.
Why are they even borrow? I thought there were all these ministries make money at the end of that that are accounted for. So why are we still? Anyways,
I don't know what those money are used for, but I think that there's more that meets the eye in this situation. We can't keep borrowing
at all.
We can't. Now, if one person, an individual, is borrowing about 7,000 naira, after this loan,
742.
742. Pardon me. After this loan, is definitely going to skyrocket
to like 1 point something million.
Money
that I did not use.
I'm still struggling to pay my rent as a Nigerian. I'm still struggling to fuel my car as a Nigerian, to get to wherever I'm going to feed, to pay school fees, and all of that.
It's absurd, man. It's absurd. At this point, it's really absurd because I don't know where we're heading to. It's not getting any better. I don't know. Like, God help us. So, in case you're with us, this is the Rundown Show where we dissect everything that happened during the week. And we're talking about the debt our president just signed, just asked for $516.3 million. What do you think about this? Do you think it's feasible? Is this something he's supposed to do with the current situation of the country? Because we're facing hardship. And they said they want to do road. That road that will take like 4 years. So please let us know in the comment section what you think. We need to hear your opinion because we can't dissect this alone. That's why we're here for you, so you can tell us what to say and what to do.
Thank you so much for staying with us. We'll go on a short break now. By the time we arrive, we'll get into the social media trend. It's about to be a great time. Thank you for staying with us. Don't go nowhere.
As we all know, that the war between the Americans and the Iran is happening. We are all here to know that it's going to affect us because we depend on importation of what you call it, crude oil.
We need to give Dangote crude oil so that he can produce for us. We can't keep doing this to this man. Let's give him this crude oil. What do you think?
The government
Let's give him.
The
government
is trying.
Let them give him the. Why are they holding the oil? Why is NNPC holding the oil? Let them give it to him.
Which
now.
NNPC is holding
They should give it to him.
It's so painful.
It should not pain you anymore.
That the government is doing as this much, and somebody will be misleading, be it the leaders here, the citizen, and the general public worldwide, that the government is not working.
How does international crisis, how does it concern us? As in Bimigon, Nigerians are suffering. The price of food going up. Even fuel price going up. What is going on? I don't understand.
This crisis you are talking about is everywhere. It's a global thing. It is not particularly to Nigeria or whether it's everywhere.
Everybody.
So the world is affected. Now, if Joe Faka will
Mr. Speaker, this is where the problem lies. That is where the problem is. I'm coming somewhere. Nigeria now has a large refinery owned by a businessman called Aliko Dangote.
That's what? Very good friend of mine, Dangote, solving the problem of this country in accordance with the policy of the government.
Please let me finish. So as I was saying, we have the largest refinery owned by Aliko Dangote, but the refinery has not been able to receive enough crude oil locally to produce all the petrol Nigerians need.
Hello?
Dangote, get the fuel.
God bless you.
Let Dangote get the fuel.
Welcome back. Still on social media trends. What we have this morning for you, you would know that there are more than we can tell you this morning, really. But this particular topic, I love it because it's been ongoing for a while. A girl got attacked because of indecent dressing by a woman on the bus. Well, she was on the bus, and we've often. I'm a big advocate of don't put your consent into what you are not advised to. Mind your when you're in public. Mind your either you are an adult, a mother, whoever you are. Just let people be them, because I believe that as an adult, if I'm leaving my home, I am comfortable enough in whatever I'm putting on or wearing. So I think everybody should have autonomy to their decision. We should not be because I don't know if you have.
So let me even break down the gist.
Okay.
So a lady was attacked by a woman. In fact, an elderly woman, over indecent dressing. So the elderly woman gave her 2 hot slaps. And then the girl retaliated, and she beat the woman to pulp. So because of that, people have been going around on social media saying, train your mama. Train your mama. Because if you not train her, na small girl go beat her outside. Because tell me why I left my house. People saw me leaving my house. Why do you think you are the best form of authority that I will listen to? That would tell me, oh, how I'm supposed to dress, how I'm supposed to look? It's none of your business.
But again, they said it takes
Oh,
a
please.
village.
Oh,
We should
please.
also be
This is an
objective.
adult we are talking about
I
here,
get
not a
it.
child. If it was a child, if it was a child, an underage child, and you're doing fine, everybody will even applaud the woman. But this is an adult we are talking about.
Again.
An adult that owns her own business.
Yeah.
And you decide to, me, I go beat. I
Again,
go beat you.
I understand. You know, I said it before while I was opening the discussion that I'm also a big advocate of everybody minding their business. But there's a reason. I know we are no longer there in the past, but there's some rules that the society, you know, owed dearly that has shaped us as individuals and as, you know, if you are going astray, let somebody be able to tell you, oh, it's just the woman was being overzealous, okay?
There
The
are so
woman
many
could
ways.
say that, oh, in a proper way, right? You don't have to, maybe I want to believe that something led to that. I don't want to believe that it's just...
So it's it's just like this. You tell me, oh, what you're wearing is not decent enough. And I'll tell you, oh, I like it like that. Do you understand?
Was that the tone she gave the woman?
Whatever the tone would be, if you tell someone something and the person doesn't accept it, leave the person alone. No, the person is not your child. It's not your family member. It doesn't concern you in any form of way.
I don't want to believe that
Some,
it
I
was,
feel
she
what
was hit unprovoked. I don't want to believe that.
the woman gave her 2 hot slaps.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to believe that the woman hit her unprovoked. Because if you were
you don't know some mothers.
See, I honestly want to have... I'm on the contrary, because if I said something to you and you say, oh, and you answer me politely, oh, I love it like this. Thank you so much for correcting me or for the correction and all of that, and everybody moves on. I'm going to just think, as an elderly person, will I do it? Will I do it? I might be able to. I would call you and be like, hey, I don't think that this thing you're putting on, I think you should, can you push it up a bit? Or I can get closer to you and be like, can you push it up a bit or something?
And if I refuse?
And help you adjust it.
And if I refuse?
It's the tone. You think nobody has monopoly of madness. You get it? It's the no violence zone here,
so
but
I
it's
feel
the tone.
I feel everybody should just mind their business.
Okay.
Mind the business that pays you. That's just it.
I get that.
Mind the business that pays you.
I get that.
That's just it. So moving on from that, VDM, and we're going to talk about VDM and Shore and what is going on lately. So you know, VDM has left. He said he has left social media. He's going on a break.
Really?
Yes.
The almighty Ratet.
So what happened during the week, to my knowledge, from what I saw? So Shore said that what VDM did was like abuse of power.
Okay.
You understand? We understand that, yes, B-Lord broke the law by using somebody's face and all of that. But I feel that's kind of, it's something that you sue me, we settle with settlements. You understand? Now money go finish everything.
Really, everything is the money, because standing from the
please,
point of
did it warrant B-Lord going in prison?
I think so.
Really?
Yes.
How
it's a
so?
Criminal, if it's a criminal offense, how then
that
do you
is a criminal offense that is bailable.
Okay, but you must be apprehended.
So now what Shore was saying was that VDM, I don't come at you from this same kind, like something similar before. You understand? The person oppress you, I then arrest you, I go bail you. You understand? So why are you now doing that to B-Lord? You get?
I think what VDM did in a safe crime and a proper sane crime, the person needs to be apprehended. It's a crime. Now the thing is, something about apprehension or apprehending or arresting someone for whatever the person may have done is that it gives signals to other people that may want to do the same. It's just like a rhetoric of using him to teach other lessons. Because I believe that B-Lord thought he could go away with it, because he had money, he had influence, he had everything. You know, he's an influential person. He's a wealthy person also. So you think, oh, okay, I can do it. What was in your mind? What did you add in mind? What were you thinking? Why did you even do that in the first place? You must
so fair.
face the consequences.
Well, you're right. I no doubt you're right. So now let's even move on from that fact. Okay, so B Lord was in Kuje prison, and then he finally came out. So that's when Serena said, "Oh, this and that and that and that. You're not supposed to do that kind of thing. This is something that you guys will go to court. If he has to settle you, pay you maybe a sum of 100 million for defaming or doing this or that. You get." VDM now said he was going to expose Sore.
VDM sometimes is.
So he now said there was a group chat. He went to bring screenshotted a group chat of what he claimed that allegedly Sore said, "Oh, VDM is a small boy. This one, that one, that one." Do you know that it was not actually a WhatsApp group chat? It was somebody's Facebook post. Another person entirely.
I don't know why we are having this conversation, but yes, we should. You don't know that VDM can be a bit childish sometimes.
I don't know. It now means so people Nigerians now started saying, so if you can do this, which means there are so many things you've altered, all in the name of Mr. Integrity, Mr. This, Internet Police, and all of that.
I believe that.
So they've started having second thoughts about him. That is it really that integrity person that he claims to be?
Some people also say, "Oh, VDM is not as intelligent as a lot of people think." But as human, right, we cannot argue or ignore the fact that sometimes we will hear his ability to be, when he had done that thing, he couldn't go back from. As a controversial person, he needs something to drive the momentum and drive that narrative.
So when people when they clocked it like this, they said the Baba says it's going.
It's just a matter of time. If you think you have integrity, it's just a matter of time. See, I know, and again, I usually say this. If you think that you have integrity, if you think you have, you're a respectable person, or if you think that people really rate you, it's just a matter of time. If you think you are wise, if you think you are the most articulated person, it's just a matter of time. It is time that gives value to who you really think you are, or can really reinstate that you are that person. I know for a fact I'm never dismiss the impact of the rattles. You remember that sometimes they came out to clean the environment. They went out in a mass, in groups, to make sure that they are doing something in the community. But have a stand. I don't want to think about rattles, and I'm thinking about today. They are chasing. What do they call it now? Clouds, or something that isn't even relevant.
So I also feel, I have a feeling this is like a form of a distraction. What do you think? I feel like they're trying to distract us from the real issues that's really going on in this country.
Yes, and if you get distracted, you're on your own. Go get your PVC, guys. And because, there've been content that have been shown out recently that there are now 4 classes of people that are, APC or whatever party or ADC sympathizers, because it's not professional to now say APC or they now have a cabal or something, or people that say, okay, if this person says this, then it's this particular party. There's so much confusion.
There's just so much confusion going on. Nigerians, we need to keep our head. We need to keep our head straight. We need to keep our head in the game. 2027 is around the corner.
Yes, whoever you are supporting, whoever you're voting for, do it in a civil way. Don't try to convince the other person. And that's why when VDM even came out, it's as if I'm digressing a bit, but it's just to give more light on why sometimes I try to listen to him, open-minded, to be more objective, and be like, okay, there's sense in what to say. He said, if I have to advise you as in Nigeria at this stage of your life and what you're experiencing right now, that you should do what about this political, that means you are not ready yet.
At all.
So he's giving his word, all right? But the fact that it chases, unnecessary things, discusses what B Lord got, it served them right, but it was released by the aid of Showore, which is okay, but they needed to stop it there, not now move further and all of that. And remember that the issue of Sahara now also came into play, because even Sahara reporters publish something about VDM.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like,
It's so,
they're not
just
back in
feel,
there anytime soon.
I like,
you know?
it's just, please, this is just a very flimsy distraction for
Really,
us right now
we have to do
at
better.
this point in time.
Really.
So let us know in the comment section. So I want to first ask, I want your opinion in the comment section. If somebody approaches you and embarrasses you publicly, so maybe you're sagging or maybe you're wearing short or skimpy dress, and then someone comes to embarrass you publicly, what are you going to do? The legal way, what's the legal way you're going to handle it? Let us know, because it's really, yeah. So because the girl was arrested, you get, she was later arrested, but then they later bailed her, and then she had to apologize publicly because she came out to give us a story time on TikTok that I beat somebody, my mouth, this and that one, you get. She didn't know that there was going to be repercussions. So please, what do you guys think the legal way to handle such situation is without going to police station to go and collect 2 portions of rice? Let us know in the comment section. And so moving on, we're going to talk about new case of COVID-19 in Nigeria. So freshly recorded cases of COVID-19 in Cross River State. Does that mean that 2020 is about to begin all over again? I refuse that in Jesus' name.
I have my own, what do they call it now? My own view towards this.
Yeah.
How many have been recorded? How many?
So we don't have a specific number so far. Yeah. So but I heard, so allegedly, I don't know how true that is. They said it was a Chinaman, one Chinese man that had the flu and it was untreated, and then he came to Nigeria, and then
everybody should be careful. That's what it is now.
Basically, I think this is a very good time for us to start using our nose mask again. Let's bring back our nose mask.
Plates, make money out of it.
Plates and plates again.
Please, nobody should sell nose mask for me for 2,000 naira. Don't let us fight. Please.
Did you buy nose mask for 2,000 naira?
It was scary that time. You couldn't move. You couldn't go to your loved ones.
People didn't think things would go back to normal. I actually didn't think things were going to go back to normal. Really? I was really scared.
But with all of this that is happening, it should not affect 2027.
As in, please so.
Because it was a complete shutdown. I want to know how we are going to go about our normal business, even before 2027. Won't you eat? Won't you go about your business and all of that?
And now there's inflation.
Please, whoever is carrying it or spread, the person shouldn't spread it. Just wait and help will come find you.
Yeah. So I just want to say that COVID-19 is no joke. Cause my mom she caught the flu in 2020, and trust me, it was a really trying time for us. I do not want to see that again. I do not wish that on my worst enemy, because my dad was the one that was even feeling it the most. He said, if my wife has it, me too. I don't care. I need to be with my wife.
Social distance and everything.
It was really, really.
I'm not sure people had healed from it yet. We are yet to recover from it, because trust me, it affected a lot of things, even economically. The way companies now started to adjust on, their policies, on their structure, everything had to be touched.
Yeah, everybody felt it.
Yes,
every ministry felt it. Every industry felt it. Yeah,
and really, we don't pray for it to be back. And I'm not sure it's something laughable, but it's the fact that people still see it as a business venture. They try to make ends meet out of it, one way or the other. So I just hope that they are able to curtail it.
Yeah. So and finally, on social media trends, we're gonna talk about OAP Mayowa and Robbie Ekpo breakup drama. In case you guys didn't know, OAP Mayowa just got married, I think last week or last 2 weeks, and her alleged ex-husband says he just found out on social media that she was getting married. Meanwhile, they were not officially divorced. So the funny part of it is that I've been following Mayowa for quite some years now, and I know how to. I don't know, that social media is not a real place. You get, but she's someone that she's always very lovey. She posts her husband and all of that. But then all of a sudden,
it was altered.
I didn't see. I was like,
something. There's unrest in the palace.
There's something going on. But I was like, well, one day we'll share. know about it. And then finally, he came on Honest Bunch podcast and was crying, saying all sorts that his 48 years, the Mayowa was not sexually satisfied in the room. And he's a 48 years old man and he doesn't have any children, that at least he used to do the twice a week.
Why will he be doing it twice?
And he was crying.
Isn't that too small?
I'm like, that he also said, also another thing is that he also found out that she was using contraceptives. And maybe I'm like, so women, one thing I know about women, I beg to differ. A woman does not just go like blank on you. Something must have triggered all of that. You get something must have triggered all of that for her to finally,
say, put a pin on it and say this is enough.
So she didn't come out to say her side of the story. And the one thing I've also noticed about Nigerians is that now who first come outside can't talk, now be victim.
True.
So after his Honest Bunch podcast, receipts started flying. That he knew of all these things and all the things that were happening, that he even used to, hit her.
Okay.
It was in the WhatsApp chat. You understand? We don't know how true that is, but there are some things that you don't need to lie about. You get. So he also claimed on the podcast that he was sending her the little he could because she was abroad. But then the group chat, the WhatsApp chat said otherwise. You understand? But Mayowa has now sued him. She has given him a cease and desist. Meanwhile, he has countered it.
Wow.
Oh, man.
So I think that I've been seeing so many comments on social media, and the heat has mostly gone to Mayowa, the on-air personality. And I think it's unfair.
Very unfair.
The reason why I said so is because this act, Mayowa didn't marry herself. She got married to another man that has a family here in Nigeria. So I want to understand why there's so much sentiment around
all of
our thoughts, our position in this matter. Because if you're saying, because Gege had come out, there have been so many comments on it. Gege had, I've told you, women love themselves alone.
What am I supposed to
choose
love?
yourself, blah, blah, blah. Yet, they're not talking
about... What am I supposed to love?
They're not being open-minded and talking about the fact that if a woman could live, and this thing has mostly been done by men.
So why is it that now women start doing it? It's not a problem.
If you check the statistics of the gender that goes through this separation, the sudden separation, we would see that
it's more men.
Yes, it's
more prevalent
women,
in men,
to women being dished to men. So now, just maybe one out of 10. Do you understand?
It's
now we don't want the world to breathe anymore, and we are now bringing issues and all of that. And also, if you are trying to look into how they even met in the first place, I don't want to believe that a woman would not have interest in you and just slide into your DM. She slid into his DM, and it means that for whatever had happened, I want to believe that she didn't expect that it was going to go that way. Okay, now my question, I have several questions I want to ask. Didn't they have premarital sex before getting married? Like, we have to be open about this. Some doctrine, and more of it in my mind, but it's just time doesn't permit us to,
talk more on this.
Talk more of that. We can take the conversation on the comments or whatever.
Yeah. So, in case you're joining us, this is still the Rundown Show where we dissect everything that happened this week, and we have talked about Tinubu's statement, President Tinubu, I beg to differ, President Tinubu's statement, and also the debt he just requested for. And what have we spoken about again? We spoke about so many things.
About the trend.
The trend of the indecent dressing, of the woman attacking the girl and the girl beating her. VDM and Showers fights. That I feel is a distraction to us.
Really,
and then now we've spoken about AOP Mayowa and her ex-husband. Yes, so tell us what you think in the comment section. We need to hear from you. Let us know what you think.
And quickly, we'd like to go on a very short break. By the time we arrive, we'll get into the other segment that we have for you. Thank you so much for staying with us.
is Olamilekan Akinloye, and my stage name is Paraphrase. Yeah, rap is what I do. Ibile Mugabe. Yeah. All right, in my own view, right, Nigeria record labels are not helping rappers, yeah, because now everybody want best and now everybody want, you know, as the thing they go now, yeah. You don't know, local rapper, rap, Jawumo. So as a day like this, Afrobeat is still overshadowing rap like big time, yeah. So the big three rap star in Nigeria right now is for me Olamide Badoo. I mean that's my number one person from way back, and to this moment, I mean, it's been pushing the culture and all that. And the number two for me is Ola Dips. I mean, if you look at his project, his work, I mean, he's still pushing that thing, always telling his story to rap and all that. And the last person for me is Kabes, yeah. I mean, it's not out there like at the global page or global phase, but then he's always pushing it, so I respect him for that a lot, yeah. Yeah, from now on, expect greatness from Paraphrase, you know, keep doing my thing and push myself out there more, you know, to be seen and expect more. Yeah, guys, keep watching Next Micro powered by iBrand TV. Oshama, oh shit, papa, why you no go laugh?
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. Now we'll be talking about the political issues. And I think Erika has something for us, right?
Well, so based on political issues, the first thing we're going to talk about is still the Strait of Hormuz, the U.S.-Iran war.
Yeah.
And I don't know how long it's been, because I see at this point, let me not lie, I'm getting tired. Like, I'm getting exhausted. We've been talking about this for the past 5 weeks, and it's getting exhausted.
Really?
I don't know, because if this still continues, because they said they wanted to do a ceasefire, and all of a sudden
It was about
no ceasefire again. They started fighting again. So if this continues, right now fuel is 1,250. If it continues for another 2 weeks, it might skyrocket to 1,500.
Yes.
Where does that leave the layman?
Yeah.
The common man. Where does it leave?
And I think that we should even bring it home. Enough of this. How does it affect us as people?
It really affects us. So
Mr. President keeps borrowing. Are you saying the twist? He keeps borrowing and not putting the current situation that is happening in the world into consideration, and it's just leaving us to, you know what, if this fuel rise to 1,500, I know that my people can survive. So really, I think you should even ask the people there. We need comments on how much is fuel in their area, how much is fuel for in that area, and how are they even getting to work? Are they getting to the important places? How much are they trading with? Because I'm sure it would have had effect on traders that say, oh, we are traders, we are what do they call it now? Bitcoin traders and all of that.
Bitcoin miners.
It would affect it. It would affect
obviously
every sector.
It's affecting everything in the world. It's affecting actually everything in the world.
Where do we go from here?
So before we continue, you know, I'm here for my people in the comment section, so I want to read everything they have said. So Chimezie Ogechi 585 says, I don't mind an elderly person correcting me, but please do so respectfully and avoid raising hands at me. Respect is mutual.
Yes.
You see what I said?
I agree. I said so too. I agree.
So Bill Chief for real says, contraceptive without the husband's approval? Question mark. Then he goes on to say, you don't judge a case hearing from just one part. Exactly. But you know, Nigerians have, see, I came to that conclusion that now who first, even if say now you there at fault, the moment you come out first
you are the
to
victim.
shout, agu agu, like Williams would say, the moment you come to shout agu agu, now you be the victim. You are the victim at this point. So Chimezie Ogechi also says again, I don't know the backstory, so I can't say if that is Robbie Apple, if he's telling the truth with the tears. I'm like, hello?
I mean,
hello? On a straight line.
And they keep saying that, oh, men have to be vulnerable. They have to come out more and share their own experiences. And even when it's lies, don't share lies, because we are learning. People want to hear you and be like, okay, the shade that I mean, they have to move this. Women are more cared for in the society. Men are not negligent and all of that. Okay, society is trying to welcome you, and you had the effort to come out and tell us half truth.
Half truth.
Don't do that. It's
not at all. So moving on, Chimezie Ogechi goes on to say, in most cases, some of these stories turn out to be false. Exactly.
True.
They say again, person if they cry, make it they lie.
I don't know that does that.
Chimezie Ogechi, clock it for me. I love you.
That does that. So
she said, "No be by tears, oh, no be by. It's not by crying."
So tell us why you didn't.
He prepared himself. He carried a handkerchief so that he can, because he knew he was going to cry.
Sympathy, public sympathy. Tell us why you excluded.
I also know. So something about women too. The moment you start being the man in the partnership or in the relationship,
there's a problem. Let the man be the man.
Let the man be the man.
There are more.
But if the man fails to be the man and the woman decides to take over,
that's where problems start or comes from.
Yeah. So Becky Okoro 6241 says, I'm trying to understand these people very well. I have not really heard from the side of the woman, so I don't want to draw conclusions yet. And she goes on to say, I don't really understand this guy. From his story, it's obvious that the lady had logged out a long time ago, and he's still busy sending money. Please, as you even ask how much the money where they send.
Like I said, that money wasn't for upkeep. It was for the repayment of the loan. Yes, for the contribution. You know, that narrative you tried passing was totally false, according to the claim and evidence that was brought out. You know, you don't do that. Now do it.
So Becky still says the red flag is plainly written. She wasn't even pretending. Now Bill Chi for real says, must people come to podcast to wash their dirty clothes? If you know the second party will not come to share their part of the story, just keep it to yourself. Find love and move on. God bless you.
That's true. That's true. I agree with that.
Chimezie replied to Becky Okoro said, I agree with you. She had clearly moved on. Most men do not know how to handle rejection because their ego is bruised.
Yes.
Their ego is. So imagine. So maybe he didn't even tell. Maybe he didn't tell his friends or maybe his peers that, oh, me and this babe we're no longer together. Then all of a sudden, just wake up one morning, come out on social media.
His friend came with him to Honest Bunch now. Timi Dakolo was there, and the kind of highs I was, you know, my view about Timi Dakolo, I'd never except
I never expected it.
Yeah, actually, it wasn't in the light of the issues. It wasn't really informed, but he's a friend. You're supposed to ask questions. You seem to be very close to this couple.
So Leo Issa 9241 says, I'm sure they met on social media, so it's okay to wash their clothes on social media.
Oh no, I disagree. I disagree. doesn't matter. Where you meet, say people come meet anywhere. Where you meet doesn't really matter. It's the maturity. It was the man, my wife that I know would never bring this to light. We
and
never.
there's something he also said on the podcast.
She hasn't even responded.
Yeah, there's something he said. The money he was sending to her, she used it to do
BBL.
Please, I don't find that BBL
honestly,
I don't find now.
She isn't even on any loophole at all.
I don't find, like, what is
that's
this?
That's a normal shape. Right from when she was.
It was Obia.
Yes, that's always been a shape. I don't know. I don't know the BBL though.
God, I beg
you. No. I think the man needs to do better. And it's a red flag.
Very
really.
Big red flag. So we'll still continue, but we still have a topic to talk about in politics.
Yes.
So Tinubu is now saying that President Tinubu, sorry sir, apologies, pardon my manners, sir. President Tinubu is now saying President Tinubu is now saying that all lawmakers. So it's the governors are the ones to now choose lawmakers.
The fate of of governors. Yeah, their fate is in governors' hands.
Wow. Yoruba will say, Nibola to Jasi.
How did we get
to this point? So that means that if you're a lawmaker if you're a lawmaker and then you have issues with your governor, the governor of your state. Forget about it.
And there's going to be a foul play in this. And it's dangerous. These people are called lawmakers. They are supposed to be a body. A body that does not have any
correlation at all.
Any link. Because
Nigeria.
If something happens, if the governor does something wrong that needs to be attended to, they are in the best position to look into the issue and see how they can come to a consensus. And you're saying that the people that I appointed will now be the one to sit on my issue when I do something. There can't be accountability.
At all.
There can't be. We already know where we are heading. By this directive, we know where we are heading, and it's not a nice place at all. I want to see the advantage of this, the merit. I genuinely want to see.
I think one of the statements he said was that he wants the lawmakers to now move into grassroots, not just being on the legislative part. So it's not only governors and
of course, they started from
LGA chairmans and all of that. That he also wants them to be involved. So if you're not involved in your grassroots, in your community grassroots mobilization and all of that,
of course, I agree, because they all started from grassroots. It's just that some of them decide to just, you know what, we are here in this state, we don't need the people anymore. We just keep soaring higher while we do our thing.
Yeah, so another red flag that I also see coming is, so some of these lawmakers, not all of them are from one party.
Yes.
So even if, let's say for example, if the governor of the state is APC, there are some
ADC, another parties,
Labour Party,
representing other constituencies and parties.
So what I think is, because of this new
implementation directive
now, they will start jumping.
Yes.
They will start jumping
ship.
They will start jumping ship to the ruling party just so they can retain their seat.
Yes.
And I don't think this is the democracy.
For a progressive country, nation, we all clamor. Yes.
Use the word sovereign nation like Nigeria.
Yes. Yeah. I do not think, and we want to be progressive. One of the sacrosanct objective of a sovereign nation is that there are freedom. There are also rights and other things in between. So I want to believe that Mr. President is just right. We just have to hit the nail on the head. You have to revisit this. I do not think, because I am a very big voice. Yes, I am. I do not think this is a nice thing to do at all. I don't think so. Because you need to, let's just open the coast and see what's going to happen to the body of the institution.
It go shake.
It's going to be bastardized.
It go shake.
So many atrocities are going to go on that you will not be able to control.
So imagine,
and guess what? You take the heat most times. You're telling us to go meet our governor, to go meet the people, councillors and all of that, local government chairmen, and the heat doesn't come to them, because it's not everybody that are aware rather of the local government chairman, whatever in this society. Yes, they are supposed to, but it's not everybody. Let's say they don't have time and all of that. The person they talk to, or they shout to, or they hear their grievances to is Mr. President. So you don't want to see what's about to eat you, sir, if things go sideways. Really?
Maybe they've thought about it. I'm sure maybe they've thought about it. They've thought about the advantages and the disadvantages, and maybe the advantages weighs the disadvantages.
Consultations. When you consult, you look option A.
Now you are the one consult. I beg.
No, consultation. Per hour, no, what am I going to say? Per minute is 30 million naira only.
Wow.
I'm open to I'm really open to consultation. Oh my God!
This is still the Rundown Show where we dissect everything there is to know that is happening in the week, and we'll talk about it, gist about it, and you also tell us your opinion.
Yeah.
Would love to continue this conversation, but our sports people are dragging us.
Yes.
They want to choke hand inside our eye.
Yes.
You understand? So, Omra, please, please invite them.
Let us take us through.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for staying with us. It's about time for Sports Arena, where we get predictions, bettings, and all sports-related issues in between. Thank you so much for staying with us. Don't go nowhere. Stay tuned.
Hi guys, my name is Rebecca and I'm a performing artist, a songwriter, and you know, I'm just a very somebody, anyhow, someone, yeah. I'll put this shoe and stone the person that is asking me this question. Who are my big three? Weezy, Burna Boy, and Davido. I'm Rebecca, big four, fantastic four. Ha! No! Sir! No! Where does Olamide stand? He's standing on the solid rock. Oh. Whoa, see, guys, my big four. Weezy, Olamide, Davido, Burna Boy, I love all of them and I listen to their songs. Hi, ma cover me ejo. Ṣàánú mi.
Like say I done decrease. Kilo a day why I done this shit. I'm missing a man in distress. Darling, but you cannot see me low. See, I no go wait for you local. See your body not the issue. Yeah. If I don't see money, tell me who go be my baby. When the Kaluba go show, you go surgery. And when the money no dey show, you go run and leave me. Oh, Allah won't shadow me, yeah. Make I know they see all the ones we go scatter me for hand, we go destroy my tears. Ooh, somebody call the popo, cause my feelings done they commode. Me I know go. If I give you my time, you go know. See I wish, yes I wish that my dreams can complete. But this thing you do me, don't they turn me into cinnamon, kill man go. Whoa, cinnamon, kill man go. Yeah, hey, my baby, you should know I want you. In my hand, I need you. and I believe, say, condom no be rest, now I will do raw.
Okay, so when did I realize music wasn't just a passion, but something I wanted to pursue? So, quick breakdown. So, when I was young, I used to sing a lot in the bathroom and everywhere, and my sisters and brothers, normal, they just say, shut up, shut up, shut up. They wanted to shut me up. But I was growing older, singing was natural with me, so I started talking to some producers, making music. But I've recorded music for like a long time, actually, for many years, just piling up on my music. But I just never made that go ahead to actually become an official artist. And I made that decision actually after my mom passed away a couple years ago. So after she passed, I'm like, oh, my time waits for no man. No. So I got to chase my dream, you feel me? So I moved back out here and now I'm working. What's my take on record label and artist saga? Well, everybody has their own journey. It's not everybody that's meant to be in a record label, and it's not everybody that's supposed to be independent. They have their pros and cons, but I never know in the future. Somebody might come, never know. But if they're going to come, shall come correct, that kind of thing. What's one mistake that I've seen upcoming artists making that I've avoided? So everyone goes through their own journey. Everybody's issues is different, even upcoming or even the big celebs. So I've just literally been focusing on myself, you feel me? Just trying to stay grounded, learning from the best and showing that I'm where I'm supposed to be. Fast forward 2 years, what do I want people to say about Striker? Winning awards, performing on the biggest stages, going global, that's where I expect to be, and I want people to be like, he deserves to be there and even more, based off where he started from. When you see 9, you know Striker Day, it's your boy Striker, and like I said earlier, I recently just started, but I'm going up fast. I have 2 songs out, Time O'Clock and Come Closer, go stream that on all platforms, and more to come real soon, so watch out. Shout out Next Mic Up, powered by iBrand TV. We're active. Thank you guys so much for having me. Right now we're like this, 9 Way and Next Mic Up, we're active together, so let's go, 9 Way. Hola, when I shoot my shot, the enter. See me with the girl, you know she fine. Waiting line, it's my time now. I like it when she nice and clean, so we can get messy. Don't blow my phone, don't text me. On the right side like I'm fucking messy. Pause. Won't want me, when you won't want me. I'm in San Francisco jamming. I'm on the phone with chicks from Germany. Bumper to bumper, just don't tag me. Speeding on the highway, catch me if you can. Come closer, that's my song, she's jamming.
My name is Ebonlua Stephanie Daniels, but my people call me Kudessa. I'm a musician, singer, songwriter / rapper from Lagos, Nigeria. I come from the hills, Idrisaga. Of course, I'm a musician. I'm also in school. I'm a student, so I'm just juggling both of them right now in my life. So yeah, that's basically everything to know about me right now. Yeah. What is it like being a female artist in Nigeria right now? Very, very interesting. I meet a lot of interesting people, interesting characters that don't shock me, but at the same time, I'm just like, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, this is a very interesting journey, if I have to say so myself. Yeah. My top 3 in the Nigerian music industry. Number 1, the biggest beds, Wizkid. Number 2, Ashake. Number 3, who's gonna get that number 3 spot? Number 3 finna be YP for me. Yeah, I think right now, Wizkid, Ashake, and YP, because YP right now is giving me a low vibe. So yeah, it's my top 3. My top 3. Our Wizkid FC rude. No, we are not rude. But if you come for us, we will come for you. If you don't respect us, we will not respect you. In fact, if you show any sign of disrespect, we will disrespect you totally. Even if you sign, you just show us. We will finish everything for you. Don't just show us sign of disrespect, sir. That's all. Wizkid FC. We are not on any payroll. It's just genuine love for Wizkid that we have. It's genuine. We grew up on him. I grew up on hearing if you see me drive by, but come on now, tell me I would love. We didn't play that in my house. It was from a bar beside my house, a bar on the main road that played every night. I would sit in my balcony and be jamming Wizkid. Come on now. How won't I defend him from any person who wants to? Who you be? I don't want to know. Shout out to everybody though. Peace and love.
Okay, you all know what I mean. It's sports on the rundown. Sport everything, no be easy thing, no be easy peasy. In fact, people where they play themselves, it no easy for them. We where they watch themselves, it no easy for us. But you know what's up now. You know how it is now. Yeah. Sport is a beautiful thing, especially football, basketball. Rugby. I say rocket. Rugby from, But let's get into the conversation without wasting much of our time. We have the UCL semi-finals coming up next week, and it's between giants. Yeah. We have the likes of PSG facing Bayern Munich, and we have the likes of Arsenal facing Atletico Madrid, which is really crazy. On my own note, I feel like the match between PSG and Bayern Munich is actually
the final before the final.
Yeah, exactly. It is just like the last competition, UCL competition that they played between Barcelona and Inter Milan. Yeah. To me that was the finals, because the final was just like a regular match.
Yeah, the final wasn't as promising as what we had expected.
Yeah, actually.
So it was the final before the final, the Barcelona Inter Milan match.
But on my own note here, I feel like this match will be 50-50. I see a lot of goals.
Right.
Because I see a lot of goals on one side, on the other side.
On the both sides, because
on the both sides.
If you are looking at it from the attackers, the midfielders, the defenders, the two teams are complete.
The funny thing about this is that
some are more complete than others.
No, aside the completion of the team, funny thing about it is that prior to this game, let's say the 5 meetings they've had all the while, the 5 times they've met, PSG, Bayern. Yeah, PSG has only won once in those 5 meetings. And then even Bayern has won all the time. It's never been above 2.
Well, we're talking about PSG now. The last 2 seasons PSG is not the PSG of the old.
Yeah, but I'm judging from the last 2 seasons PSG. I'm judging from the last 2 seasons PSG that had Messi, that had Mbappe, that had Neymar, do you understand? And even then, they still couldn't win Bayern. Do you understand? And then we are now with Bayern, complete form of Bayern now.
And the complete form of PSG.
And the complete form of PSG. It's not like PSG has not been complete all this while, but with the complete form of Bayern now, with the way Bayern is playing.
Now the chemistry of PSG now is more, they are more intense with each other.
Yeah.
Then everybody was trying. Messi wants to do his own. Neymar wants to do his own. Mbappe wants to do his own.
Yeah.
But now they work together. I know Due can't do it. Bakola comes in. Bakola can't do it. Kvaratskhelia is there. Dembele is there. So that's
and then we have all world winning game Bayern Munich, and
And anyway, the way I'm seeing it, Bayern has never won above 2-0. It's either 2-1, 2-0, 1-0.
And both teams,
the Champions League.
if you notice,
against PSG. Against PSG, yeah.
One thing about both teams that I like so much that they are not even afraid to concede goals.
Yes.
Because if they concede, they are going to score.
They are going to score back.
The confidence is there.
More. That's what makes like Champions League to be
more interesting.
The competition
yeah.
Is, you know. And then over to Haram.
I don't know why you could.
Atletico and Arsenal.
Hey, good. You see that match? I feel like I don't even know what to say, but I feel like Arsenal though they don't have the chance of beating Atletico. If you watch Atletico Madrid's last match in the La Liga, right? They rested all their players. Imagine you using school too.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I said it before that Simeone has a form to play. Simeone has a very, the fact that he wants to rest all his players.
He's going for that.
He has a very good intention of coming to defeat Arsenal. Like, he doesn't want to play. He doesn't want to think about it too much.
The way Arsenal plays, with how meticulous they are always.
And they are. I don't know. Are they scared? They are even losing out on players.
They are scared to. They are scared to. Yeah, they are scared to attack. They are scared to.
Their defenders hold the ball most of the time.
Yes, they are scared to attack. They are scared to come out in front of players and prove themselves.
That's if Arteta is controlling their
and I think that is where they fall more. That is their downfall. The fact that they want to do everything by the book, sort of.
Exactly.
You understand? I think that will be the downfall of Arsenal.
It's just like as if Arteta is holding a console. Like,
do you understand? Yes. And
control. No, sorry, R3. R2.
And everybody just keep going back. No one wants to move forward.
I mean, it's been how many seasons now and they are still doing the same thing. Like, at this point, they have to look at it that.
We said
this guy good for us.
We said something. Was it 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, talking about the tactics. When it comes to footballing.
Yeah.
Arteta doesn't. I wouldn't say Arteta doesn't have tactics, but there are some coaches that they have this strong head. Something is not working for you, right? And it's glaring. You are still sticking to it. Try and be flexible. Because it's the Arsenal is not playing football to me. They are just coming to the field to train.
I won't put it past them because we've had stubborn coaches that move forward. We've had stubborn coaches that
their tactics work.
Yes, anyway, they
read the mindset of the game. They
understand they still give their players freedom to
that's what I'm saying. It's a case where a coach is stubborn but he still allows his players fluidity in the game. Like we know that a defender can move forward, move past the midfield and even try to attack. We know that an attacker can draw back to the midfield and to the defensive midfield even, and take a ball and move forward again, and that's the fluidity with it. But Arsenal doesn't have that same fluidity because Gyökeres just wants to stay where he is, right? Saka just wants to remain where he is, and nobody wants to come forward, take the ball and move forward again. No one wants to involve himself with the midfield, talk more of defense of the game. Everybody just wants to stay in their particular position and do what they want to do.
Now this takes me to the EPL, right? Arsenal have a thing. They are going to play Newcastle, They're playing Newcastle today.
Yeah.
And to me, I feel like that is a title decider. Right? We already said their match against Manchester City would determine the whole thing.
And it already has.
But you can never tell. You see, the thing is, if Arsenal should lose this match today, if they should lose this match against Newcastle, it is over. You know what? It is.
If Arsenal draws, and I'm not even saying this. I'm not even saying if. Because as I see it, Man City is going to win the match against Southampton. I'm not even in doubt of that. So, if Arsenal takes a draw, they've lost the Premier League. If they take a loss, they've lost the Premier League.
Even if they win, they have to win with a huge
margin. And even if they win, they're going to win above 2-0. Yes, because as it stands now, they are on the same goal difference. Arsenal and Man City on the same goal difference and the same points. You understand? So, if Arsenal needs to win, they need to win above 2-0.
They need to be convincing
against above 2-0, and that is the only way that they can hold Man City at that point. But then you come to think of it, Arsenal had 9 points above. How many teams can have that same gap and still lose?
So even tell you like how unconvincing Arsenal is. They even had for them to have 9 points. And people were even saying that they will still bottle it.
Do you understand? It takes 3 matches to gap you
think
at 9 points.
Liverpool with Prime, Sané, Mane, and Petrol will have that 9 points.
And still allow you. It takes 3 games to gap 9 points, and then they allowed Man City 3 games, a whole 3 games. Liverpool will not allow it. Like, I don't see any team that is standing on that position.
Even as terrible as Manchester United is, Manchester will not. United will never allow it.
So you know Manchester United.
They will likely prefer taking draw, back-to-back draw to retain that point and retain that position than allow a team that they have 9 points above and 9 points gap to come and just cross them like that and win the Premier League. It's very.
When you talk about even Arsenal, you can also even talk about like Madrid, because I see them as opposites.
Almost.
Madrid have a terrible defense but good attackers.
Yes.
Arsenal has good defense but terrible
attacking. Yeah. And then we are thinking that Gyökeres will make the change. Actually. I mean, yes, that was the reason Gyökeres came. That was the reason Gyökeres left everybody that was wanting him, you know, like debunked everything that was coming for him and came to Arsenal because I'm coming to Arsenal to win trophies. I'm coming to Arsenal to make a difference. I'm taking Arsenal to that port that they've never gotten to, that spot that they've never gotten to. And then he came and he's just like worse than before.
What has he?
This makes me remember this guy Mbappe.
Yes.
You know, when Mbappe came to Real Madrid, then we were like, you know, I was actually scared though. Like, football will change.
Yes, the Mbappe of PSG was coming through,
and you know the kind of players that Real Madrid has, right? They have quality players. Imagine Mbappe joining them.
It's funny because we had the same notion about Bellingham.
Actually,
Bellingham and Mbappe.
No, don't bring Bellingham. In his first season, they won the Champions League.
Yes, they did. In Mbappe's first season, they did win the Champions League. I mean,
Mbappe has not won any trophy.
He has not won.
Mbappe has not won any trophy.
Okay, so yeah, Super Cup, yes. But still, I was thinking that Bellingham and Mbappe coming together will form a very formidable attack. You understand? Especially given the role that Vinicius has in Real Madrid.
So that you know, when I would liken it to when Cavani was at PSG. You know when Cavani was at PSG, when they first bought him from Napoli, when Ibrahimovic was still there.
Yeah.
They bought Cavani as the main man, but Ibrahimovic was there. Was like, no, I've been here before. Why would somebody come and take my place? And so see, they now pushed Cavani to the left. Ibrahimovic was still the center man.
Yeah.
Immediately Ibrahimovic left. Cavani dropped 49 goals that season. Way better than anybody expected. So it's the same thing with Vinicius and Mbappe. Two of them, Madrid has to make a decision.
So
they can't play at the same time.
I look at Rodrigo now. Rodrigo now, that one has become the next Hendrick of Madrid now. Nobody's even talking about him again. So I don't know. Even Perez has given those players too much leeway. Going back to when Rodri won the Ballon d'Or, for a whole Madrid to say they are not coming to
they even made the statement that they are not going to give Barcelona guard of honor if they win.
Imagine that.
So imagine that kind of thing.
Club
so that? Because I don't know where the pain is coming from. Maybe because they are going to.
No, I don't think it's not pain. It's entitlement and unkept ego. Like it's not pain because they've been on that stage for too long and they feel like that is their home.
Exactly. I saw a quote that says that. When you are accustomed to privilege,
yes,
that equality looks like how do they put it? Equality looks like punishment. It looks like they are riding you. When you are used to being at the top, you know, when you see somebody that is trying to like get to that, like who is this one? No, I cannot on my level.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand that kind of feeling. I understand that. And now, you know, there's a disaster on ground right now. Now. I saw a post from what's it called? From Real Madrid stable saying that Bellingham he has an injury, hamstring stuff. I was like, oh, is this a bad news or good news? Because even without Bellingham,
Mbappe has an injury.
So I was not like, is this a good news or a bad news?
It is in a sense. It is in a sense
because good news for them. Because without Mbappe.
They play better. Madrid, they win games.
They are winning.
That's what I'm saying. It's a good news for them because I will take it to what happened in the last competition that they played, Champions League, right? When they had a free kick and Vinicius wanted to take that free kick, Mbappe didn't want him to take the free kick. Mbappe wanted Bellingham to take the free kick, you know, and it was in a sense where Vinicius and Bellingham were dragging him to take the free kick, and there was no sense of orderliness, you know, there was no caution.
There's no even leader.
There are no leaders. You know, it's as if they're all 15-year-old boys.
Even
they behave like 15-year-old
their
boys.
captain is arrogant.
You know, that situation where in local street football, you know, someone brings the ball to play, and then you pass.
Because they don't pick you.
Because they don't pick you. You take your football back, and that's the same thing that's happening here. There's Vinicius, Bellingham, and Mbappe, and they're having the same problem. There's no leadership. There's no coordination. Nothing is going on with them.
I feel like they should just work on themselves. The players in question, like
the best approach is what he said. Two of them can play at the same time.
Actually,
it's the best approach because they cannot be Cavani, Ibrahimovic, and they cannot play the way Ronaldo and Benzema played. So if they cannot play like that, two of them can be at the same. In the same match at the same time.
Maturity too is part of this thing.
True.
Exactly. You see Mbappe push. You want to score. That will be calling that. Hey, are you?
Do you understand?
They are abusing each other.
Yeah,
like what's going on? Are you not teammates?
And it's always the same thing that happens with Arsenal, Gyökeres and Saka. Yes, Gyökeres and Saka have the same problem of leadership. The same problem, and now Saka has been made captain, right? So Saka being made captain, he doesn't want Gyökeres to. Even if Gyökeres' rule is to score goals. Right, but if Saka has the ball, he'd rather shoot and miss than pass to Gyökeres.
Arsenal's is a different case.
Arsenal is a different case.
Exactly.
But you know, looking at the EPL, we actually don't know what is to come.
We're in the finale.
Well, we are in the grand finale. You know, it's like a season film. But let's know your thoughts in the comment section. Let's know. Just tell us your prediction, especially the match that they are going to play today, Arsenal Newcastle. Let's know your prediction in the comment section, and also for the La Liga. Barcelona is having a match today against the Getafe. Let us know your predictions in the comment section. For me, I see like over 1.5 in these matches because everybody, they are struggling. They want to score, they want to win.
Everybody wants to finish well.
So stuff like that. So let's know your thoughts in the comment section and your predictions, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and follow us for more. Thank you.
My name is Olamilekan Akinloye, and my stage name is Paraphrase. Yeah, rap is what I do. Ibile Mugabe. Yeah. Alright, in my own view, right, Nigeria record labels are not helping rappers, yeah. Cause now everybody wants best, and now everybody want, you know, as the thing they go now, yeah. You don't know, local rapper, rap, Jawumo. So as a day like this, Afrobeat is still overshadowing rap like big time. Yeah. So the big three rap star in Nigeria right now is for me Olamide Badoo. I mean that's my #1 person from way back. And to this moment, it's been pushing the culture and all that. And the #2 for me is Ola Dips. I mean, if you look at his project, his work, I mean, he's still pushing that thing, always telling his story to rap and all that. And the last person for me is Kabes, yeah. I mean, it's not out there like at the global page or global phase, but then he's always pushing it, so I respect him for that a lot. Yeah. Yeah, from now on expect greatness from Paraphrase, you know, keep doing my thing and push myself out there more, you know, to be seen and expect more. Yeah, guys, keep watching Next Micro powered by iBrand TV. Oshama, oh shit, papa, why you no go laugh?
Hi guys, my name is Rebecca and I'm a performing artist, a songwriter, and you know, I'm just a very somebody, anyhow, someone. Yeah. I'll put this shoe and stone the person that is asking me this question. Who are my big three? Weezy, Burna Boy, and Davido. I'm Rebecca, big four, fantastic four. Ha! No! Sir! No! Where does Olamide stand? He's standing on the solid rock. Oh, whoa, see, guys, my big four. Weezy, Olamide, Davido, Burna Boy. I love all of them and I listen to their songs. Ah, Emma Koba me ejo, ẹ ṣàánú mi.
Like say I done the Chris, kilo a day why I done the shame. I'm missing a man in distress. Darling, but you cannot see me low. See, I no go wait for you local. See your body not the issue. Yeah. If I don't see money, tell me who go be my baby. When the Kaluba go show, you go surgery. And when the money no dey show, you go run and leave me. Oh, allow to shine on me, yeah. Make I know they see all the ones we go scatter me for hand, we go destroy my tears. Ooh, somebody call the popo, cause my feelings done they commode. Me I know go. If I give you my time, you go know. See I wish, yes I wish that my dreams can complete. But this thing you do me, don't they turn me into cinnamon, kill man go. Whoa, cinnamon, kill man go. Yeah. Hey, but baby you should know I want you. You know me and I need you. Oh, what I think about you. Oh, if money no day, say you go stick my baby. I'ma say you go if money no day, say you go stick my baby. The money make me carry for the pocket to come on. Yeah, you should be the one that I need, my dear. I've been waiting, please. Oh, no. Hey, one puff with the guys, and I believe, say, condom, no be rice, now I will do raw.
Okay, so when did I realize music wasn't just a passion, but something I wanted to pursue? So, quick breakdown. So, when I was young, I used to sing a lot in the bathroom and everywhere, and my sisters and brothers, normal, they just say, shut up. They wanted to shut me up. But I was growing older, singing was natural with me, so I started talking to some producers, making music. But I've recorded music for like a long time, actually, for many years, just piling up on my music. But I just never made that go ahead to actually become an official artist. And I made that decision actually after my mom passed away a couple years ago. So after she passed, I'm like, oh, my time waits for no man. No. So I got to chase my dream, you feel me? So I moved back out here and now I'm working. What's my take on record label and artist saga? Well, everybody has their own journey. It's not everybody that's meant to be in a record label, and it's not everybody that's supposed to be independent. They have their pros and cons, but I never know in the future. Somebody might come, never know. But if they're going to come, shall come correct, that kind of thing. What's one mistake that I've seen upcoming artists making that I've avoided? So everyone goes through their own journey. Everybody's issues is different, even upcoming or even the big celebs. So I've just literally been focusing on myself, you feel me? Just trying to stay grounded, learning from the best, and showing that I'm where I'm supposed to be. Fast forward 2 years, what do I want people to say about Striker? Winning awards, performing on the biggest stages, going global, that's where I expect to be. And I want people to be like, he deserves to be there and even more, based off where he started from. When you see 9, you know Striker Day. It's your boy Striker. And like I said earlier, I recently just started, but I'm going up fast. I have 2 songs out, Time O'Clock and Come Closer. Go stream that on all platforms. And more to come real soon, real soon. So watch out. Shout out Next Mic Up, powered by iBrand TV. We're active. Thank you guys so much for having me. Right now we're like this. 9-way and Next Mic Up. We're active together. So let's go. 9-way. Hula. When I shoot my shot, the end stop. See me with a girl, you know she fine. Waiting line, it's my time now. I like it when she nice and clean, so we could get messy. Don't blow my phone, don't text me. On the right side like I'm f***ing messy. Pause. Won't want me, when you won't want me. I'm in San Francisco, jamming. I'm on the phone with chicks from Germany. Bumper to bumper, just don't tag me. Speeding on the highway, catch me if you can. Come closer, that's my song, she's jamming.
Welcome back, and yes, we're going to be talking about finance and social media buzz. We have a guest with us today, this morning. Is known as Dr. Champion Mike. Is a public analyst. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Pleasure is mine.
Pleasure is ours too. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. And we'll come back to it shortly, but we have a celebrity, person profile that we would love to, celebrate this morning. And is none other than Segun Okunade, popularly known as Cream of Lagos. He is featured on Wala Parliament. Is a Lagos-based actor celebrated for his versatility in comedy and drama. With a strong foundation in stage performances, he began acting in church and art school productions before advancing to professional theatre. He has also featured in notable comedy, skits, and stage productions such as OMG, The Musical, The Prophet Hill Comedy, Officer of the Law, and also delivering engaging and memorable performances. We're celebrating you this morning. You are such a creative, a very astonishing one. And we hope that today we give you all the goodness, we give you all the fun in life and in your expertise. So this morning, like I said before, we'll be jumping on the finance quickly, and it's about a viral video that was made by a popular TikToker.
No, she's not popular. She's not popular. She's just a random TikToker.
Anyway, I knew her after that. Okay. So she's probably up to me now. Okay, now popular. TikToker. She made a comment about a bread without mentioning the name of the bread. Trying to sensitize the public
about
on
the shelf life,
how to detect if or bread or anything you're eating, particularly bread. How to just know, self-awareness, and it's just an information out there to ensure that people are careful about what they digest and what they feed on. So shortly after the the authority of Born Bread came out to say that, look, this woman is referring to us. And but in that video, she didn't reveal any.
She didn't mention any company's name.
She was just after the message she was trying to pass.
In fact, she was very, very careful when she was doing the video.
She tried to cover the brand to make sure. I didn't know.
I also didn't know
until she came out to, and so he extended to her being sued for defamation for the sum of a big sum actually 50 million naira. And that was how the company responded. They weren't talking to you, but you decided to come out, and we eventually knew that it was your bread. So she denied targeting them. The issue escalated to police involvement and sparked public debate about food safety, social media influence, and consumer rights. So I think that it's something we should talk about. In the situation whereby I'm a producer, I'm a manufacturer, because I've seen so many comments that, oh, she was meant to do that. Why you don't have right to say this about somebody's product, right? Where do we stand as consumer? When do we call it? When do we put a pin on it or put a stop to it? That look, we are not consuming this particular thing because it's hazardous to our health. What do we do as consumers, and what should the producer do or the manufacturer?
Yeah. So for me, I feel that I'll start on this note. When you're in doubt, pause. It's always better not to respond without facts than to create a response that could trigger a legal consequence. You understand? Because they say every coin has two sides. You understand? So I'm looking at it that, yes, she said, or people are saying she didn't mention the name. But you can see the argument that you showed their packaging, you showed colors. You understand? So there's something we call intent in legal matters. That's what portrayed that. So you are saying, by revealing my logo, you're talking about me. So she came from that premise to say, get this person arrested because I'm having revenue loss because of this action.
But our logo wasn't showed. It wasn't revealed.
There were colors, there were packaging, there were things to show that
unique.
Unique, you understand, that's the word. So the point is this, I feel that content creators, it's just a lesson for all of us. When you're in doubt, pause. Sometimes you need factual evidence from authorities before you go all out. Yeah, thank God for the need for consumers' concern, we need for consumer protection and all of that. But there's a place to draw the lines, because for a company that is there to make profit, anything that looks like loss of revenue, they will fight against it. And there's also, to balance the other side of the coin, there's something we call the stress sound effect. All right, so that simply means that even though they were not mentioned specifically, by tagging that video, by pursuing it, that particular brand moved from a local concern to a national discourse. So at that point, they also erred. If I were in their shoes, I would have done something differently. Provide factual evidence. Get involved with, call NAFDAC, show NAFDAC certification, invite third parties, have testing, prove that your brand or your product has a brilliant shelf life. You get, so because there's something about the public, most times when you react with intimidation, you lose public empathy. You understand? Because nobody wants to see his friend, his brother or sister being victimized because of a product they are consuming or something they feel they can identify with. So most times, also a lesson for producers or for people that manufacture stuff, before you go the legal way, you can go the empathy way. There's something we call consumer empathy. You could just probably even call the woman and said, yes, dialogue. Because now, I didn't even know that bread existed.
I'm telling you.
Exactly. So basically now they have exposed themselves to millions of people. And there's something called damage control. How much extent can you even control that damage? Do you understand? So I think those are the lessons to learn from it. Either way, content creators or people that go online to talk about things, they should also be careful not to go over the edge. You understand? If I were in shoes, I would probably not have even showed any bread. I could voice out. Because when I voice out, when I'm mentioning bread, even viewers watching us, something comes to your mind, the picture of a bread.
True.
You get, so it's a way of creating balance. I'm into brand management, I'm into financial stuff and all, so I know a bit of that. So if you don't mention and show colors or trademarks, they can sue you. You get, but it's a lesson for all of us to know where to draw the balance, basically.
You have here, know where to draw the balance.
But seriously, because we're talking about finance, I think that there are a lot of T to cross, I's to dot when you're producing, when you produce or manufacturer. How let's take Nigeria out of it, but we will bring it home in a more sane climate. There are procedures to what are needed to do when situations like this brings up. You know, as a manufacturer, you're protecting that your customers you don't want to lose percentages of customers you've used years
to even build up.
It's not easy. But what should I have in mind now as a person who is a producer, a manufacturer? What are the things that I should think first? Trust me, it's not many of those manufacturers that thinks about the consumer.
True.
The first thing they think about is the profit. How are they getting the ROI?
Is it selling? Is my product selling? Is it moving in the market?
Forgetting those sacrosanct other parts that they need to, put into consideration. What should I do as a manufacturer?
Yeah, so there are two things you have mentioned there. There's within the country and outside the country. I'm one of the few persons that still have faith in Nigeria, but the fact remains that most times our systems don't work. We live in a system where laws are broken and people get away with them. You understand? Out of the country, this couldn't play this way. In fact, I'm very sure that whoever advised this particular brand to go legal probably could be a Nigerian. I could almost say that for free. You understand there? But over there, someone that's into damage control, that's into PR, would have, I'm sure the company would have reached out. What should we do? Do you understand? Because of course we learned that it's even the MD of the bread company that was even furious, that was pushing out for legal consequences and all of that.
Over there, to do a video.
Yes, over there, the owner of that company, you will call your PR strategies.
You're not
supposed to be out there. There are structures, there are systems, there are things that work there. And that person will advise you, no, for now, let's not go legal. Let's even invite that woman. Let's call her and say, okay, I have third parties. Look at my bread. Look at the shelf life. Look at how good we are. Look at XYZ testifiers. People that have consumed the bread and they have not complained of food poisoning or unhealth consequence. That would have been a better route to take.
Also, Doctor, I think that there should be a need for collaboration between manufacturers and consumers. How do we collaborate more? And also, to ask this, lastly, from my end, how many of this product can you vouch for that actually have a certified NAFDAC number certification? Growing up, we were used to drinking herbs that are not even packaged, cooked. We don't know the water has been used to. But we are more self-aware now. We want to be deliberate about what we inject or eat or consume. So that's my question. How many, you need to give us a number, if you can, according to your expertise. How many of this product can you vouch for that has a certified NAFDAC on those ones that you see NAFDAC on it written plainly? And how many of these products go back to revalidate their NAFDAC certification? Because I think this thing happens maybe 3 times yearly or annually. I don't know. I don't know how. But what do you think? What can you say about that?
Yeah, thank you very much. Very brilliant question there. I said before that, unfortunately, the reality is that our system is not working. Unfortunately, the way we are running this country, we can't get things right. We're not running this country based on principle. We're not running based on ideologies. We're just running. And that's the problem. So the thing is, first of all, I can't even vouch for any brand. First of all, they're not even paying me for advice. You understand? But looking at it more realistically, the issue is this. If the producer brings something to your doorstep, I think the onus is on you as a consumer to checkmate and discover if that thing is safe or not. Many years ago, without mentioning a particular brand, we went to a certain wedding and they served us something, refreshment. And on impulse, I checked the expiry date. It has expired 2 months before.
Wow.
You understand? And because I'm a human rights activist and advocate, I took it up. Eventually, when we traced it, they said, no, they wanted to give something extra to people coming for the wedding. So we eventually went to the person that bought it from the market. Okay. We ended up in the market. That one said, I bought it from A, from B. And the chain kept on going. No one to take responsibility. Yeah. Until eventually we got to the company and they said, well, because these things were much, we came out with a discounted price. And the public rushed for it and they pushed it out. Yeah. Now, in the same country, they should have been arrested. Yeah. Because what you are pushing to the public is hazardous, is injurious. It can not only cause health consequences, it can lead to death. I've heard of a baby that died because the baby consumed expired baby milk. Very close to a Konjo-Shasha area. Do you understand? So these things, because we don't have a system that is working, that is why these things look like a recurring decimal. So me, I was someone just yesterday and I wanted to buy even bottled water. And I was checking for the expiry. And the person was saying, I gotta take it, nothing is wrong. I said, no, don't do that. People are looking at me in a weird way. And I look like the one that is abnormal. You want the one that is normal. You understand? So the point is, beyond whatever is this system, try to safeguard yourself. Ask questions. Don't just consume. Interview. Ask so that you'll be safe. It's better to be safe than to be sorry.
Thank you very much. Now let's quickly go into the social media buzz. We have one story for you, and this is so surprising. When I saw it this morning, I was like, oh wow. So Shoshil has been served a divorce letter or paper by Rose Mira. Yeah, is
by Rosie.
So I mean, I'm sure that we've been. I think I followed what happened recently.
The reconciliation between his ex-wife.
Yes, that is Tonto DK and him. Maybe this must have caused the new, events that went out. So we have some comments here that would really tickle your fancies. Melson _Empire says, you're next. When Judy is tired of pretending, they never see anything. Rosie felt she was special. I'll be different. How did this one reach yo now? Stribulous. Then designer _Prim says, I saw his status yesterday when he said he would choose his child over anyone. I knew something was up for a gist. Then Damsel _Shari01 says, this is not fair. This is not fair. His son, he has never been a dad to that boy from birth. Now he has the time to make him.
She always wants to make it about herself.
Exactly. Then lastly, Rosie thought she could break another woman's home, steal her husband, and then have peace.
No way,
this was made
sister.
by Isilmas _reality. Really, the issue of outbreaks, separation, the effect it has on children can never be overemphasized. Why is this reconciliation between him and the ex-wife causing? Maybe it's not. Do you think it's not?
So what I'll just say briefly before, because we are running out of time.
Yes, we are out of time.
So what someone does to A, he will definitely do to B. So it's not that they were just baby mama, baby father. These people were married and they divorced. And for years, they've been at loggerheads. And finally, God being faithful, they came to a reconciliation. And you're angry that he now has time for... That's his son, for crying out loud. Right. Why are you making it about yourself?
So my ex-wife and I cannot reconcile.
We can't co-parent or what? Because that's what he's looking at. Because why are you now serving him divorce papers? It's really. So I would have loved us to dissect it more and all of that. But then we kind of have to go because our time is up. But before we go, if I don't do this thing, somebody would strangle me. So today happens to be our last born's birthday. Trifina, happy birthday to you. I wish you a lovely new year. I pray that this year brings you all the goodness you want in life. I wish you long life, good health, prosperity, and stop billing me. Stop billing me.
We the team, I wish you happy birthday, and good.
Yeah, she's turning 24, I think. Wow. Yeah, she's turning 24 today.
Congratulations.
You're a big girl now.
Yes, you
have to fend for yourself. I can't do it anymore.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm tired.
Well, it's been a nice time. It's very thrilling time. Thank you so much, Doctor.
Thank you, sir.
Coming through. Till we meet again next time, same station, same day. Thank you so much for staying with us, and we would wrap up now. Thank you for staying with us. Bye for now.
Bye.
Hello everybody, my name is Adebotan Ayode Ebenezer, also known as Nizam Miles. I make Afrobeats and rap music. Check out my music on all streaming platforms. Is Nizam Miles an independent artist or is he in a record label? Of course I'm an independent artist. I make my music myself, I oversee my production, I oversee my visuals, everything. So no labels yet, yeah. So do I think the music industry is sleeping on me, or of course I think they are of course sleeping on good music. I make good music for sure, and I try to promote it too in my own best way. So I think the industry is just